Oh, look who it is. Look who it is.
Well, if it isn't Mr. Hank Flanagan.
All right, I'm going to give you something real interesting right now. And you may not believe this, okay? Hank Flanagan right now has definitely had about 5 or 6 shots at Jameson.
What?
Yes, yes. Hank Flanagan, when he's like this, is had a few. He doesn't know how to operate when he's a sober man. But you get a couple in him, and he's actually a lot more lifeful. He doesn't have that cloud of drogginess over him.
So you're telling me it's kind of like it's that confidence juice?
Yeah, Mike's special juice.
Sounds like he was drinking a little Hank's hard lemonade in the back.
Hank Flanagan has had some vicious battles here in MvW. One of them being last time up here at the mountain, he took on Dom DiNucci.
Wait a minute, being disrespectful here. See, but this is something that I've seen from Hank Flanagan over and over again. The man has a little bit of an overconfidence problem, and he has a tendency of being disrespectful to his opponents. Let's see if it comes and bites him in the ass here tonight.
And I said Dominic DiNucci, I meant Dominic DiNaro.
I knew that's what you meant.
As he gets the headlock on him, brings him down. Oh, quick roll up.
See, and that's my thing. Hank Flanagan is actually a very technically sound wrestler in that ring, but sometimes he lets his arrogance do all the talking for him.
Well, you got to be careful. Like I said, this is a guy that not many of us know anything about in Danger Hawk Dennis Morgan. So, you know, you can't take him too lightly. Just because he's new in MvW doesn't mean he's new to the ring.
That's one thing I gotta agree with you on. If there's one thing we've seen here at the Valley is that you can't underestimate a performer just for making his debut here. We've seen some very impressive debut at the top of the mountain.
And he holds him in the headlock. Now fires him off. Big shoulder tackle. Oh, he sets him up for a scoop slam.
I don't think Flanagan's gonna outpower Morgan here.
Big elbow drop. I'll tell you this much. Dennis Morgan looks very sound in that ring. Very technical, very you know, sometimes simple works.
Take it from me, it is in my experience that the simplest attack is most often the most devastating attack.
Well, this is a devastating vertical suplex, holding the man up there for a good 8 to 10 seconds. Goes for the cover.
And smartly into the cover. He hooks the leg. He's not wasting no time. And Flanagan claiming he pulled the tights. I didn't see it.
I didn't see that either. Oh, Dennis Morgan's got to be careful here. Flanagan comes out. Ah! You took your eye off the ball there, kid.
Referee out of position there.
Big right hands.
It cost Dennis Morgan being shot corner to corner.
Well, this is the one thing we know about Flanagan. He can brawl. He can throw punches. Him and Dom at that last show. Oh, beautiful overhead snapmare, neck breaker. Shades of Kurt Hennig there.
He definitely surprised me last month with his ability to stand toe-to-toe to some degree with Dominic DiNaro. But as we saw last month, DiNaro was just a little bit too much for him.
And in that match, Flanagan never got pinned. He never quit. Dom just beat him to a pulp. The referee had to stop the match.
I've never seen DiNaro so aggressive in his entire career. I gotta say, here at the Valley, you got a mean streak on Dominic DiNaro, and everyone better take notice.
Beautiful neck breaker, and that's what I'm saying. That shows the toughness here of Flanagan, that he could take a beating like that and come back and want more. And he looks great tonight.
He looks great tonight, but I gotta be honest, because of that last month, I think Flanagan needs a win here tonight.
Well, he's definitely taking this more serious. He said when he came out here, he looked primed and ready to go. He was functional.
He looked primed and ready to go. He didn't look like his head was all the way in the game, but Dennis Morgan got him in the game real quick, and now he seems to be taking it very seriously.
Well, that's the interesting thing with this portal. You don't always know who it's going to spit out. So if a guy like Flanagan, who's been here in MvW, taking on a guy like Morgan who hasn't, you know, if you've never, like I said, if you've never seen him wrestled, you don't know what's going on. You don't know, what this man's moveset is, what you have to watch out for.
You know what? You brought up a good point. from the part of Dennis Morgan and a lot of these guys making their debuts here at the Valley. You got to wonder what it's like to step in that ring after being spit out of that portal, getting your bearings, not really knowing what's going on up here at the top of the mountain. But you got to come here and you got to prove yourself.
Yeah, and that was a big boot by Flanagan, and then puts the arm right under the jaw, chin lock. The referee's going to be careful there. Morgan's feet are almost under the ropes.
Referee a little bit out of position there, but Flanagan has been staying on Morgan this entire time. He hasn't given him a chance to get his bearings off.
Yeah, Morgan had that early fire on him, but then Flanagan's really cut him off here.
And this is the type of Flanagan that I want to see. I want to see a Flanagan that's more focused. He's more hungry, because I got to tell you, once he focuses in that ring, he's a dangerous guy.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Morgan going to try to shoot him off here. Oh, big lariat.
Big clothesline by Morgan. And maybe he's got a little something now coming back into him.
Nice European uppercut.
Morgan telling him let's go, getting fired up. This is what we saw early in this match. Goes for the clothesline, comes back, beautiful power slam.
Very, very impressive with that power slam. Dennis Morgan showing his power over Flanagan.
Oh, Dennis Morgan, like I said, he doesn't look like he does, you know, 100 flips off the top rope. He doesn't do crazy stuff. He's very simple, and like I said, sometimes simple is more effective.
As we're about to see right here, he might be going for that suplex again.
Yeah, hit him. Uh-oh. Sets him up almost for a perfect plex. Oh, Flanagan able to block it, though. Working on that chin and neck earlier. Beautiful DDT.
And talk about keeping it classic. Very, very effective on that DDT by Flanagan.
And that's it. Hank Flanagan has picked up the win. Wow.
Greco, I think Morgan may be out cold.
That DDT was something. He didn't even see that come. None of us saw that coming.
Flanagan with a rebound victory from last month. Very impressive here tonight. DDT. Lights out for Dennis Morgan. And Hank Flanagan is your winner, ladies and gents.
The sober assassin strikes again.